Hey everybody, welcome back. It's week 13 in the NFL, or should I say we just wrapped it up. And I gotta say, I woke up feeling dangerous. Woo! Look at Baker go. Did you guys see that shit? That was crazy. Baker Mayfield cooking it up for the Browns, steamrolling through the Titans. I know the final score is 41-35, but if you watched the game, you knew that that game was never actually that close. I can't lie, up to this point, I knew the Browns would kind of maybe sneak into the playoffs, but I didn't think they'd have any potential to do anything because I didn't believe in Baker. And I don't want to react over one game, but like that was college Baker, bro. That was nice. That was ice. It was good. It was a good win. You know, they're 9-3. 9 wins doesn't really accomplish anything. Once you get into the double-digit win range, then you could sort of start locking yourself in. For the Browns and their fan base, it's a huge victory just to know that you'll be above 500 this season. I love it. They remind me a lot of 2017 Jaguars, 2018 Bears, 2019 Niners, 2020 it's the Browns. They're really kind of putting it together, clicking and going for it. I like it. I like what they're doing. Now with that being said, all right, I gotta eat crow where I can and where I have to. All right, the NFC least, or should I say, the most exciting division in football after this weekend. Are you serious? All it took was one weekend, and I'm locked in. I love it. I mean, I'll call them the NFC East. I'll give them the respect they need because you want to talk about defenses showing up and showing out. Let's start in Seattle, right? The Giants. They were on a little bit of a hot streak, and maybe with Daniel Jones, I would have given them like, oh, you know, they could maybe kind of beat the Seahawks. But they went in there with Colt McCoy and whooped them. The Seahawks scored 12 points with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Russell Wilson, Chris Carson. I mean, the Giants defense might not have any big brand name players, but they're solid, they're legit, and they can really bring the Giants into the playoffs. The Washington football team, holy shit. Steelers were meant to lose a game. Everybody saw this as the trap game for the Steelers. The Steelers needed to lose a game so they could realize that they're not invincible. And I think this loss was perfect for their morale going forward. Now, flipping it to the Washington football side, holy shit. That defense is also good. And Alex Smith is, you know, he's not perfect, but he's making Alex Smith type throws. And like I said earlier, when I predicted the Washington football team to win their division, I said that it's going to come down to coach-quarterback combo and which one I trust the most in the NFC East. And right now, Joe Judge and Daniel Jones or Colt McCoy, whatever, is kind of the hot new thing. But Ron Rivera and Alex Smith are the steady commodity that has been through it all, and that's why I bet my money on them to come out of the East. The Cowboys are just a walking pile of shit on fire. Okay, they're not making the playoffs. The Eagles, well, we'll get into the Eagles in just a bit. I want to stay back on the Washington football team and the Giants, the two teams that I think could actually make a push for the playoffs. Looking at the schedule for both, it's both tough. Like, there's a chance they both might lose the rest of their games. Like, their schedule is not easy. And when it comes down to it, it's a two-team race, and because they're all so bad, it makes it fun to tune in because they might get good. I don't know. There's something appealing about it. I like it. It's fun. I'm rolling with it. Still sticking with the Washington football team to win it all. I think they got this in the bag. Staying in that division, Doug Peterson finally said, fuck it. Put in Jalen Hurts. I like it. Carson Wentz, from what I've heard, all the rumors swirling around. I'm not in there, so I don't know. I'm just going to repeat what I heard. Dangerous game, I know. But Carson Wentz has a streamline to the ownership. He doesn't just do the plays that are called. He kind of does his own thing. And it happened again against the Packers. Jalen Hurts comes in, another quarterback that's not Carson Wentz, gets them to play better than they did. They lost, but like you could see the difference in the team, defense and offense. There was juice, kind of like Nick Foles. You know, I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is Nick Foles, but I think this is more an indictment on Carson Wentz here. The fact that he kind of seems toxic, like almost like a locker room cancer. He's only 27 years old, so there's technically still a lot for him. But in Philly, it's done. The fans chewed him out. He's done. He has to reflect, look in the mirror, kind of reset his mind, and go in with a new approach, or he's done in the NFL. He's got to reset his shit up. I feel like if he goes somewhere else, he'll potentially have some success. If he's given another opportunity to start, I think Carson Wentz could actually do something. Jalen Hurts, is he the answer? Well, I don't know, and I'm sure they don't either. I think that's why they did it now. They did it mid-game because they were getting shat on anyway. I guess Doug Peterson made the decision in-game that, look, Wentz isn't it. Let's just move on and see where it goes, which I totally respect. You know, if your job's on the line. It was kind of like Nagy with going to Foles. Now he's back to Mitch, but that's a different thing. Doug Peterson said, look, my job's on the line. I know it's not me, it's you. So I'm putting in Hurts, and let's see if we can get something better going on. And it did look better than it did with Wentz. So I don't know. Will Jalen Hurts be the guy? Like I said, they got the next 4 games to figure that out. And if they think no, they're going to have a nice position in the draft to potentially make a move to get a quarterback. If they think yes, and they win some games, well, then they're set, and that high pick can be used to help Jalen Hurts. I believe that the Eagles are better off with this move. I think this is also the move for Carson Wentz. I think he needs to kind of open a new page, close that chapter, get with the right coach, right system, right culture. Now, New England, the New England Patriots. One of the locations I said it would be great for Carson Wentz. Just shut out the Chargers. I love Anthony Lynn, but you got to go. You got a great quarterback. You got good players on the team, and you're just not winning. You go into New England to get shut out. Sure, it's Bill Belichick, but it's not Bill Belichick, Tom Brady, and Randy Moss with fucking Rodney Harrison, Dante Hightower, Patrick Chung, whatever. Like, it's not that team. So the fact that they scored 45 on you and shut you out, first of all, from the Patriots side of things, let's go Cam Newton. That was fucking awesome. Congratulations on the dub. Team is now 6-6 and squarely in the playoff hunt. When it comes to the Chargers, I mean, I know you're not going to make the playoffs, but have some sort of respect for yourselves. 45-0. I mean, damn, that's rough. That's a pride thing right there. That's no points, and you let them score 45 on your ass. And that was a business trip they're going to want to forget. I don't know if the Patriots have enough juice to make it in the playoffs with Tennessee, Indianapolis, the Browns, the Raiders escaping with the victory. I mean, they're all in there. So it's going to take a lot of luck for Belichick to make his way into the playoffs. But if they play how they did against the Chargers, anything's possible. You know, I'm not going to count out Bill. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. It was awesome. A lot of hand gestures, a lot of hand motions. Let's get active. Let's get to it. Stay safe. Stay happy. Stay cool.